I like living in Lawrence. It has a lot to offer. It's a proud and vibrant community. It makes you work. It challenges you. I mean, yes, it is a poor city. We're a poor city. There aren't a lot of good paying jobs that you can walk to in this city. There's litter in the streets, and you do see homeless people. You see drug dependency. You see people dealing drugs. You see gangs. But when people show you that there's an opportunity to change that, and when you get a glimpse of how things can be in other communities, they're going to seize on the opportunity to do something like that. And that's infectious. When give me 10 people in a neighborhood who really want to make it better, and I know from my own experience that you can do tremendous things.
Dennis?
Yeah, I did.
Good. Is that be okay, or you want it the other way?
You want to do it the other way?
Okay.
I don't want to get pulled over.
All right.
I can pay for that.
It's okay. You got it.
So over about a year period time, we worked with a great team, but actually of all sorts of planners throughout the state that have skills in graphic design and in planning and facilitation, and are excited about contributing back to a community like Lawrence, work together to conduct this health impact assessment, which we really took a different approach on. It's a traditional health impact assessment with a planning swing, and we were pretty excited to put our own little stamp on it. Being planners, we innovate in a pretty big way and as much as we can, but wanted this to be something that was consistent with what the community needed, as well as the skills that as planners we wanted to be able to emphasize and build, and to be able to replicate this for another community.
It does help funnel keep the water.
A lot of people trying to have their own tree in his yard, and that's what I want. That's what I think that if every single resident in Lawrence have his own tree in the backyard, that was wonderful, because today that's a very, very, very expensive. Some people, they don't know how to do it. They think that's impossible, but for me it's very simple to explain to the people where they can make tomato, eggplant, pepper, cucumbers, and cilantro, and so many other stuff, they can do in his own house. Yeah.
There has to be a better way of doing it. What, which one? There you go. Oh, you just throw it out this way.
I'm a volunteer planner on this project as part of the Sustainable Communities Division. Got together and decided this was an interesting project to do, to offer our services to an area that's underserved or a community that's underserved that could use our professional expertise. Groundwork Lawrence, we approached them to see if a health impact assessment was something that would benefit them in their work, and they presented the street tree planting program to us, the Green Streets program, and it was just an excellent fit.
So it can't be we're cutting the roots. I know it looks like we're hurting the tree. We're not.
I got it.
That's right. We're cutting it out because they call this pot bound when you. All right, now ready? Okay, everybody keep pulling. Pull. Now lift it up. Yay!
It's like putting the block. It's like an alien type of thing. Look at his face, bro. Creepers.
We have trees in my yard. They're beautiful. We love it every season. Everybody's jealous. My name's Holly Preston, and I've lived in Lawrence for 27 years, 16 years on this particular corner. We keep it clean, and our kids have a safe place to play.
We're gonna have to get the shovel.
That's right, so hold on a second.
Okay, let's get the bottle caps out of here. Sir? Yo, penny. Why is it? That's a waste of a cent.
Yeah.
Found another worm.
So Nitsch Engineering has been interested in this project in a lot of different ways. It's very consistent with our work in the green infrastructure area. It really fits with our tagline of building better communities with you. I like to think that we build more sustainable communities with you as well. And this project is really exemplifies how we do that. When I brought this to Lisa Brothers, our president, and talked about doing this project and supporting this project, she didn't hesitate one bit to provide funding. She said, go ahead and do it. It's the right thing to do. We've been providing financial support for the project, as well as staff resources for the project. And so we're very excited to be a partner with Groundwork Lawrence and also APA on this great project.
Let me tell you, I got 48 years living here. I never been in school, never. And my English is English from the street, because we have to understand each other. But if you know more than one language, you're going up. Definitely, especially in this city. We need more people involved, you know. After that, I think the life change for the community, for the human beings. All around the world, I say. In so many countries, is that the people, they don't know what they're doing, and they cut the tree just because they want to do some other thing. And you don't know how long we're going to wait to have apple. The money, easy to make money, but it's not easy to make apple.
We thought a health impact assessment was a good opportunity to give some information back to a community. The triple bottom line impacts are environmental, social, and economic impacts. Studies have shown that they provide an opportunity for more public engagement. Neighborhoods with street trees have known to have reduced crime rates as well. Another thing we created was a nutrition label. Everybody knows what a traditional nutrition label is. It measures the health and wellness of a typical product. So we actually did a nutrition label for a street tree, to give people the idea of how much stormwater a single tree could absorb, how much carbon it could absorb, how much particulate matter, giving people a snapshot or a visual of what this tree could actually have an impact on. So it was a really powerful tool because everybody knows what a nutrition label looks like. So it was a nice tool to be able to use in the community to raise awareness.
You can't spend 25 minutes droning on and on with a group of people. You've got to hit 4 or 5 key points fast. And the HIA is an incredibly powerful tool. It's made my job a lot easier. It's provided me with the data and the information that I can put in front of people. You would think that, well, it costs a lot of money to make a city green. But it's actually, in the long run, in the total societal cost, it's much less expensive. It's almost like an investment you can't afford not to make, especially in the northeastern U.S., here in the Merrimack Valley of Massachusetts, where we're feeling the effects of climate change. We see it every day. We really need to plan for that, and that requires investment.
It's Arbor Day, that's why I came through. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, sorry.
Hi, Mayor.
¿Cómo está usted? The beach. Todo bien, encantado. So, vamos a hacer una mata.
Trees certainly help a lot of things. I mean, you get the trees, you get the birds, and then you get the other good things like the bees and stuff that come out. And we have a few because Lewis here has a wonderful setup with trees and flowers.
Part of the reason for doing the report the way we did it was to make sure that the tools that we created and the resources that we used were replicable for other communities and neighborhood groups that were looking to do something similar. We made the files, the digital files, all available so communities could use them. Just switch, Groundwork Lawrence to insert your neighborhood here. So we really wanted to make it a tool that other planners and other community groups could use as a resource.
Since the report was published, both Neil and Angie have done a great job of publicizing the report. It's won many awards. And this film is just another way to explain how important this program is, how much it can be replicated, to also demonstrate the value of community involvement and how corporate sponsors like Nitsch Engineering can work with professional organizations and community-driven organizations like Groundwork Lawrence to really promote healthier and cleaner communities.
I tell people that I'm planting very small trees right now, and I won't live to see them mature. I'd love for my granddaughter to sit under them, though.
You gotta do stuff, you know? Sitting around doesn't get you anywhere. But most of the people here are wonderful, you know? 99% of them. Everybody knows everybody, and we don't have any conflicts. You know, they say it's all bad. It's not all bad. You know, people are good here, and they just need a chance to show it.
See, after me, I hope somebody doing what I'm doing, and that's happening. I'm very happy with that. Yeah.
School, like helping us planting a tree, replacing it, and for no budget, no price. And that really hits me. And I want to say thank you.
Well, you're very welcome. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Thank you.
I appreciate that. Thanks.
I worked with Neil Angus to pull together a group of members from the Sustainable Communities Division of the American Planning Association to work on this special project. I was really excited to see that there were so many members interested in creating a more sustainable Massachusetts. I hope that we can inspire our fellow planners to work in their communities at the grassroots level that we did with Groundwork Lawrence, to establish better relationships, to understand what the fabric of the community is, and to ultimately help to create a more sustainable community.